breakthrough that India were looking for. With a slanting bat, it's gone off the meat of the blade and it's gone onto the stumps, and Dilshan didn't quite know where it was. In fact, she was searching for a single. Disaster for Sri Lanka. Oh, has he escaped? He has, and finally Zahir has his award. It was just a matter of time. He was flirting with danger, Taranga, going after wide ones and finally nicking one, and Zahir has his second. Oh, I think it's inside edge. No, it isn't. Wicket number 3. The bowlers are really now dominating. Sri Lanka have lost another. Dinesh Chandimal is gone. It's 20 for 3.
Tagline of big, beautiful and efficient. Plenty of room, lovely ride, lovely motor car. And that's past backward point. It's running down towards the boundary. Third.
Yes, I guess he has frustrated a lot of his fans, his followers, supporters, Rohit Sharma. And one thing that I know for a fact that the fans are now getting actually irritated by is the word potential being used with Rohit Sharma. And they believe, rightly so, that the time has come that the potential are converted to runs.
He's finding the right length now. Dinda, this is a decent over. Just getting the batsman, something to think about. That in-between length. Getting the inside edge.
Oh, good ball. And I think that tells you a bit about Dinda. The pretty aggressive bowler. 15 overs gone. It's 67 for 3. Drinks were taken by the players, and the bowling power play has been called by Kumar Dharmasena. And the last ball before drinks break, Kumar Sangakkara got an inside edge onto his, or rather, short delivery actually from Dinda, which surprised Kumar Sangakkara. Then in that drinks interval, he was taking treatment for that.
That certainly must have hurt, because he was taken by surprise. He was caught in no man's land, and then in fact was fortunate that he had this 3 or 4 minutes off during the drinks interval.
And then this happened to him. Eventually falling in that fashion. The 4 fielders in the covers on the offside. Big shout from Zahir Khan. Where was the ball pitching?
Yes, you hit the nail on the head. It probably would be hitting leg stump, but certainly pitching outside leg. Oh.
Over the top. Oh, lucky to get away with that one. That came off the base of the bat and only just cleared cover. And obviously, Jayawardene are deciding that they just need to lift the run rate a little bit. That was down the wicket and over the top.
He's been there sufficiently now, long enough for Jayawardene. Taking a little bit of a risk, I would say, but a calculated risk. Giving himself room. A good shot, because he saw the open spaces. So anything in the gap, anything over that fieldsman will always fetch him a boundary.
There's the result of that little dog's excursion onto the field, and I just wonder whether someone's going to come out and pick that up. You wouldn't want one of the Indian fieldsmen to be running across and diving full length, face down into this, into that, well, whatever.
The series. So you can beat the heat with Daikin.
Well, you can't beat anything. You can't beat a spade when it comes to removing some of the. There we go. That's it. Get rid of it. Right. So ground staff getting the job done, and so play now will proceed. It's been a good fight back. This actually. Sangakkara 31, Jayawardene 34. They've put on what is it now, 68 off 80. Oh, that's a very good shot. That's a beautiful cut shot. Well, just a little bit short that time, I'm afraid. Didn't bowl many bad balls, but that wasn't his best.
Well, Jayawardene in very good form. Short and wide, in the gap. Just look at the way he controls it. Rolls his wrists, gets on top of the ball, hits reports.
Does he come back for the second? Yes, he does, and that brings up 100. That's into the gap nicely. He's going quickly for the first one. Will he come back? He's coming back. Yes, this will be his 50. Down the far end goes the throw, and that brings up the half-century for Mahela Jayawardene. 68 one-day international half-centuries takes him to the top of the tree with Sanat Jayasuriya.
Well, what an important innings it has been for the Sri Lankan skipper. Coming in at a difficult time at 20 for 3. His partner Kumar Sangakkara, and 1750 against India. And very well played, Mahela Jayawardene. But the job is incomplete. This is how he got his half-century, just turning it behind square leg and looking for a couple of runs, and that he did get. Thank you, Tony. There's an artist at work. He's asked for the second of Kumar Sangakkara, who may not be able to respond. Virat Kohli, the fielder, so just the 1 run. 100 runs partnership. It's 120 for 3. Lovely shot. Sweetly timed as well.
This is the one from Mahela Jayawardene. The sweep over the short square leg for 4 runs. He wants to change his field, Sanjay. That's why he was playing that short, fine shot. So he changed his field. Now he can work towards the short square leg for a single. That's why he was playing that shot to get.
Sri Lanka had a rocky start. But so often you see Sri Lanka salvaged or saved by Mahela Jayawardene and Kumar Sangakkara. It's Kumar Sangakkara now who's reached his 50 as this partnership goes from strength to strength.
4th in consecutive innings versus India. I think amazing record against India, Sanjay.
The second time he has hit 4 consecutive 50s versus India. Oh, could be. No, I thought it could be just slipping down the leg side. Kumar Dharmasena thinks that ball would have gone on to hit the stars. Mahela Jayawardene has a niggle of doubt as he walks off. But what a wicket for India this.
Disappointing for Sri Lanka. Rahul Sharma.
Well, I thought in the end it was a fair decision from Kumar Dharmasena. I just felt that maybe just missed leg stump, but you can see that pitched on middle and leg and would have gone on to hit middle and leg. So very good decision from Kumar Dharmasena.
That was a good decision from Kumar Dharmasena. Disappointed for Mahela Jayawardene. Get the singles. Work towards the long on. Angelo Matthews for a single. 150 for Sri Lanka. 32nd over in progress.
And leg spinner in tandem, and it's a pull shot that will fetch him 4 runs. Ample time for Sangakkara to rock back and pick up 4 easy runs. Roshan Abhisinghe and Arun Lal will take up commentary.
Thanks, Sanjay. So they've done it pretty well, Sri Lanka. After 20 for 3, they're looking good at this stage to get in excess of 260. Well, the hero extreme is to be given to the performer of the series. There's no fine leg, deep. He's gone over the top. He's really forced that issue.
He had the mid-off and mid-on up. Definitely short. And Sangakkara going over the top. Kind of a flat-batted shot rather than the conventional loft.
Too short. Now the wicket is really playing marvelously well. In the air, but lucky it didn't reach the fielder there. That would have been disaster.
Cleverly bowled by Ashwin, and Sangakkara played far too early. Now look at that delivery. That was not the conventional off break.
He's gone inside out and he's fetched himself a handsome boundary. A little predetermined, but that's what we mean about Angelo Matthews. When he goes after it, he can really pack a punch.
Well, he'll have to take some risks, Angelo Matthews, because in the last few overs or last part of the Sri Lankan innings, giving himself room, and look how the bat turns as the ball hits the bat, the super slow-mo. Such a revealing camera. It's the ultra motion camera. Gives you those super slow-mo pictures.
And he's got it. Well, this is a soft dismissal, but this is well done by Ashok Dinda. He was making out as though they're going to bowl the short ball to Sangakkara and then bowl the slower overpitched one. And he's got his man.
That gives the bowler a bit to think about, and a little bit of an adjustment to the field as well. Oh, well bowled. That's well bowled. Just tossed it up a little bit. I think he was probably expecting it to be fired in. Beautiful seam position as well. Bit late on the ball. For the place, the Cinnamon Grand is one of them. This is the lovely foyer they've got down there. You get a lovely cappuccino in this area, I can tell you that. And of course, plenty of lovely restaurants as well. We all gather down there for breakfast. And that is one of my favourites. That fish restaurant there is absolutely outstanding. Nothing like a decent bed in every hotel you go to. Forget about everything else. You've got to have a decent bed. And of course, you were in there this morning, weren't you, Sanjay?
That I'm in a decent treadmill as well. Totally necessary.
They do a great job all around this country, and that's got to be out. No ball called. Dhoni hasn't heard it. Dhoni was running around. He was celebrating the fact that he'd taken the catch. Didn't hear the no ball. So that's the worst thing about this is that they now actually have a free hit. Very frustrating.
Yeah, clear no ball. So good call by the umpire. Dhoni didn't hear it. Difficult to hear anything on the ground with the vuvuzelas going the way they are, and he just rolls the ball thinking that's a wicket. Umpire. It turns out it's a free hit.
Oh, he's hit that like a rocket straight to the fieldsman. Well, that's a good bouncer, but he's given it wide. I think he saw him coming and decided no way in the world, and he dug it in, but just a bit too short.
Well, he's one of the very few bowlers in fact, world cricket who uses the bouncer so regularly, Dinda. In one-day cricket, that too. Over.
That's in the air and just over the top. Well, that is a bit unlucky. That hit the splice of the bat. Again, a shortish delivery.
Thought mid-wicket, he was looking to save the singles. He was right in front. Had he been 2 meters deep, been a comfortable catch.
Well, that's well played. That's a magnificent shot. Way down there to mid-wicket for 6. First 6 of the innings, and it came right out of the middle of the bat. Well, he's had a bit of luck with those short deliveries of his. Not this time.
Yeah, as it turned out, it was a short ball and it's gone for 6. And it's a lovely shot. And just the sound that it made, it came smack from the middle of the bat. I think somewhat expected from the batsman. This is the third short ball that he's bowled. Would invest in that talent.
Outside off stump, and he managed to get it away and says no. That is a good call, actually. If you're going to say no, say quickly, because Matthews was looking for the second there, but sent back by Mendes.
Not sure there's going to be too many short balls in this over from Dinda. That was full and wide. Good running. Good calling, rather, from Mendes,
fielder. And that's well played too. There's a bit of a gap down there. Will he get it? That's 4. Very good shot. Lovely cover drive all the way along the ground, but played right out of the middle of the bat.
I tell you what, if Dinda is looking to bowl full, normal deliveries, not slow deliveries, but full deliveries, he's got to bowl it quicker than he does.
And that's his half century. His 11th half century, very well played at a time that it was actually vital that he made some runs here, and he made them quickly too. So a run rate, a strike rate of over 100, that is well played.
Hallmark of a good batsman. Just sneaked away to his 50. Under the radar almost.
Mendes on strike. Oh, and trying to play a reverse pull shot on that occasion. Inch his grip. He just, when I say didn't change his grip, he adjusted it. He didn't change the top hand to the bottom hand.
With a smile on the face. It's got even Zaire Khan to smile a bit. Always nice to see when
last ball of the over. And it's into the gap for 4. He's opened up the face of the bat and taken it from just outside leg stump. Managed to guide it through the field on the offside. 263 for 5.
2.
That's very well struck. Very well struck. Now, I mentioned that those two fieldsmen, mid on and the mid off, were quite wide. 270 for 5. That's gone over the top of the infield. That's pretty well played. Bouncing away down towards the boundary. That's well fielded too. Dragged back on the boundary down there. Kohli into the action.
Dives naturally around the ground for an Indian. Have a look at this partnership. They've put on 91 runs, 68 balls.
As leadership's concerned. Oh, he's hit that for 6. That's a magnificent shot. The way he brings his wrists into it, it's unbelievable. That was short, and boy, there was never any chance of it doing anything other than going into the crowd for 6.
Familiar problems for India in the last 10 overs. 86 runs in the last 10 overs in that first match. And now here, again, Dinda put to the sword in the last 10 overs. It's a thump. It's not a huge swing of the bat. It's just the bottom hand coming in from the back of the hand, slow delivery. Dinda has now conceded 69 runs.
To be able to bowl Yorkers. And there's the 100 partnership. Off 71 balls too. What a partnership it's been. Oh, he's hit that away firmly. There's a fieldsman down there though. No, he won't cut it off. Bounces into the fence down there at deep mid wicket. And that brings to the end a magnificent partnership. A partnership of over 100, 104 of 73 deliveries.
16 runs. And it's poor Dinda once again at the receiving end. Dinda making a comeback to this Indian one-day team in place of Umesh Yadav. Has gone for 76 in his 10 overs. And this weakness continues to remain chronic for India. The last 10 overs, I think Dhoni will have to review his tactics of bowling Zaire Khan in the power play. His team's fortunes. Maybe 20 runs, a bit more than Dhoni would have liked.
Yeah, I agree with that. And there's the batting card. They didn't get off to a great start. 3 quick wickets there. Then Sangakkara and Jayawardene settled things down, and of course Matthews and Mendes got stuck in, and they didn't get to see Pereira, who's been having a wonderful time. So he'd be a little bit disappointed. It's always nice to get a chance, but you want to turn it on. It's unfortunate for him. He went there for 7.6 runs and over on average.
Lasith Malinga. He's got some colour back. His locks. 6 wickets short of 200.
Yeah, he's a colourful character, Lasith Malinga. He has his own unique hairstyles.
Here we go. Sangakkara seems to have not recovered from that blow he got from Dinda while he was batting, so Chandimal is keeping wickets.
A quick single. A very quick single.
Oh, quick single from Sehwag. And how close was that? It seemed like a well-judged single.
Ran quickly. I know he was reaching for it, got the feeling he was in, but didn't crease his bat. Oh, had he hit, he could have been in trouble.
Oh, good ball, and in the end, you've got to say a good shot as well. 1 over gone, 6 for no wicket. This is a good ball. This is a swinging delivery that just comes back in. Not the kind of pace that Sehwag likes.
Yeah, he doesn't try to bowl too quickly, Tisara Pereira, but he looks to bowl within himself with good discipline. He's opening the bowling, of course, because Nuwan Kulasekara is injured. Picked up an injury in that first.
Oh, this is something that we've seen before. When he doesn't get pace on the bat, you can see him just telling himself to be mindful of that fact.
And Pereira seems to be doing just that, not giving Sehwag the pace he wants to deal with. And he's doing it quite well. Sehwag obviously not timing it, not liking it. Remember Pereira's catch of his own bowling in the second ODI.
Gone! Senanaike, I think it is an extra cover, who takes the catch. And it's a shot that he plays. This is the way Sehwag plays.
Pereira has been in wonderful form, phenomenal. What a big wicket. Senanaike is a very fine fielder at cover, and he knows that he's got a big one. Virendra Sehwag, the batsman, dismissed. The wicket that Sri Lanka wanted. He's gone for 3. It's 8 for 1.
There's some movement for Tisara Pereira off the pitch. There's a half-hearted appeal from the Sri Lankan players. 2 overs gone. It's 8 for 1. Oh, nice shot. Get a few runs here. In fact, it's going to be 4 runs.
Pretty strong square on the offside. Hit it hard.
Oh, that's going to be another 4. Brings a smile on Malinga's face.
For that Yorker, he's so good with those Yorker, and just off an inside edge, could have easily gone on to the leg stump.
Oh, yes, hitting him on the pads. This could be leg buys, yes. That's 12 runs from the over. All in wide enough. Wide enough from that fielder at point, so that's 4 more to Gautam Gambhir.
Well, that's blasted through the offside field. That's a magnificent cover drive. Mind you, it was asking to be hit.
Nothing to get a really time really well. You can see the way he bats.
Bowling needs to be tight.
Yeah, misfielded. Pull Taranga. He had a very good game today.
I think this was bad bounce. Just let's see. Let's have a look and see what happens. It rolls out towards him. Oh, he should have really had his body behind it. It was bouncing away. Oh, that's a good shot. He's hit that one through the offside field, down the wicket and opening up. And I think that's basically Gambhir saying we can't afford to get stuck here. We've got to open our shoulders a little bit. This was a Sanat Jayasuriya shot.
Tony, confident player. Gambhir, last game he got on runs. Just came out of the crease and just extra cover for 4 runs.
Wickets, you can make a big score. Oh, great shot. Magnificently played. That brings up the 50 as Kohli gets that away off the middle of the bat, wide of mid-on. There hasn't been a better shot played today.
For 4 runs, timed it really well. The informed player, confident player, and he's playing really well. I don't like he's coming from round the wicket, Tony. Single for Virat Kohli. And also we haven't had a fast bowling all-rounders in Sri Lanka. Very few fast bowling all-rounders. One is Maharoof. This is the last ball. Just worked towards the square leg. And the Angelo Matthews is the recent cricketers we have.
Yeah, Chabinder Vas wasn't really an all-rounder, was he? He was just a tremendous bowler. It's well run. Oh, and that's a big appeal there. It's got to go upstairs. There's no doubt about that. The batsman was struggling. He may just have got home. Not too sure. I could see certainly that the batsman was struggling to get in down that far end. Is he going to be out? Oh, I don't think so. Just in. Just in. Close call, mind you.
Kohli was confident straight away. And he was confident. He's not out.
He won't be playing any cricket for something between 4 to 6 weeks. Now that's a huge blow. There's the delivery that hit him on the hand. He got a little bit of treatment. It looks like it's the right hand. It looks like that area just above the little finger, that bone that runs between the top knuckle, or perhaps it was right on the knuckle. Oh, that's well played. That's a magnificent shot, that is. Well, Gambhir just leaning back there, the ball too short.
Threw down a bit short. Gambhir pulls through the square leg for 4 runs.
Oh, and the question being asked, but it was very late and wide has been signalled. Sometimes the umpires get a bit upset if there's persistent bowling outside. Oh, it's marginal, isn't it, really? I'm quite happy to go with the umpire on that one.
Where's that gone? That's gone for 4. I think it's off his helmet. It's been given as leg byes, so it was off his helmet.
Yeah, there was bounce. Kohli was into that shot pretty quickly. Ooh, it bounced on the helmet.
Oh, that has been pulverized. There's a fielder there who's done a fabulous job. But he'll get a couple. Udana in the deep. Now that was really hit hard.
What you need from the Sri Lankan fielders, a good pitch with the fast outfield. They need to try and cut off every possible run. It's crucial.
Extremely well fielded, but they're very quick, these two. They're asking for it, but I think Gambhir was well in.
Dilshan, the fieldsman, such an outstanding fielder at cover. Great piece of fielding to his left and a good return. He was well in, but always direct hits can be questioned.
He's gone inside out and he's found the gap as well, Gautam Gambhir. It's gone for 4. He can just play it inside out with the turn like this, or against the medium pacer. We saw him do that today.
It's a pretty large ground and fairly large outfield, so he had enough space so there were 2 fielders on the boundary.
Now the one that turns in is the one that can cause problems. 50 for Gautam Gambhir. Comes down the track, 33rd ODI 50, 9th versus Sri Lanka, and second in successive matches. This has been a very commendable effort, this one.
Indeed, a very commendable effort, but he knows that his job is only half done. A lot more to do, and India will want him to bat and bat through, with the rest batting around him.
Acknowledging the appreciation of the crowd. You take a look, those 3 or 4 shots played inside out,
Really looking to dry out the runs.
it's not been the easiest outfield to field on. We saw, good players have fumbled, and regularly 100 for the Indian innings comes up. And when you look at it, it's not been easy to field. We've seen Suresh Ryan. In the commentary box now is Sanjay Manjrekar and Tony Gray.
He's similar to David Saker, who's got the England job. Oh, and he's got him. Caught and bowled. Well, that's what they needed. They needed a wicket, and he's come to the party. Hayrath, who has this uncanny knack too of creating a few problems. He looks pretty, he doesn't look as if he's causing any great problems to the batsman, and then this happens. He had that covered all the way. Caught and bowled. That's exactly what Sri Lanka needed. Kohli is a very, very good player, and he's obviously not very happy with himself. He's just knocked it straight back to the bowler. So the end of a very good partnership and the end of a very good player. Kohli gone for 38, 113 for 2. Well, here's the big surprise. He doesn't expect anyone to do things he can't do. He's decided to come up the order and see if he can finish this off. Or perhaps he just feels like a decent knock. Nicely steered away. That's well done. Placed it absolutely perfectly, just to wide of the infieldsman and into the gap down on the boundary. And that's the previous game. They had the beard tidied up, a few little bits of blonde stuck in there. Apparently with this one's played away nicely. Oh, well played again. That ball is flying off the bat now. It really is.
I think Mahela Jayawardene will be disappointed this one. The fine leg was inside the circle. So it was just clipped away, and well, fortunately for Dhoni, fine leg inside the circle.
Yes, there we are. The dangers. Have a look at that. That can make you deaf. Blasted into the ear of that little girl.
That 183 not out was also against Sri Lanka. That was one magical innings. Just blasted his way through that innings. 183 not out that was. I think he came in number 3 at in that particular match. No, that can't be out. It's pitched outside leg.
Break this partnership just outside the leg stump. Jeevan Mendes continues. Arun, this is the time to take the calculated risk for these half bowlers. Mahela Jayawardene will be very happy to give 4 or 5 runs for Jeevan Mendes. So Dhoni or Gambhir should take that calculated risk for Jeevan Mendes.
It's in hand. You're in a position to take that risk. Couple of runs there. In fact, maybe 4. There is no fielder there. That's very cleverly done.
That was I was talking, Arun. Gambhir cut it through to the deep cover for 4 runs. This is what the India needs.
I think everybody's waiting for the action to happen. Bound to happen. There's a lot of cricket to be played in this particular game.
Right, so Dhoni just sorting his laces out. And Kumar Dharmasena there signalling that the batting power play must now be taken. So only 3 fielders allowed outside the circles. Oh, beautifully bowled. That is unbelievable bowling. Lasith Malinga has got it back. A beautiful Yorker. That's the delivery he's become known for all over the world, except perhaps against India. And this time, he's gone through the Indian captain.
Well, he hadn't had a batsman bowled for some time, but he's picked the right moment to dismiss Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Getting a wicket with the first ball of a new spell, and what a critical wicket it turned out to be. Dhoni gone for 31, the 180 for 3.
Right, the new batsman is Rohit Sharma. We did expect to see him a little earlier, but Dhoni decided to come out and face the music ahead of a couple of his batsmen. Well, this is one of them. So now it's up to Rohit Sharma. This is the wicket again. Beautiful bowling. It's an absolutely magnificent ball. Dhoni just couldn't get down it. If you're trying to play a shot to a delivery like this, boy, not easy to get it away. And well, Dhoni didn't that time. Yes, there he is. He's out there supporting his hero. Oh, that's out. That's LBW. Yes, he's got him. Beautifully bowled. Magnificently bowled. Goodbye, Rohit Sharma. First ball. Well, this is the problem. When you come in as a new batsman to face a reverse swinging in-swinger like this one, it's always going to be difficult. I think it hit him almost on the half volley. Looked to me as if it was plumb.
Well, Lasith Malinga has struck again. Take a look at that. Oh, now that was on the toe. Very, very close indeed. Surely hitting the stumps. So Rohit Sharma's poor run with the bat in the series continues with the first ball duck. The 180 for 4 India.
Rohit Sharma, most by an Indian against Sri Lanka. This is Suresh Raina. Now this will make a little bit of a difference because he's a left-hander. I think the thing to do to him is to let him have a bounce at first ball. He's got a bit of a reputation of struggling a little bit against the short ball. This is the wicket. I think that was hitting leg stump thereabout. They got him hitting middle of the leg there, but don't think there's any doubt that he was out. He bowls the ball from so straight. This is a hat-trick delivery. Let's see what he can do. Oh, nicely played. I think it probably pitched just outside leg stump, but it's going to crash into the stumps, but it was well played by Raina, just nudging it away on the onside.
Well, this is another look at that wicket. What a wonderful Yorker from Lasith Malinga. 2 consecutive Yorkers. The previous one bowled, this one LBW. Completely changed the complexion of the game as far as Sri Lanka is concerned. Suddenly,
Gambhir is playing beautifully. Ooh, and the bottom edge that time. And that'll go all the way to the boundary for 4.
well, on an unlucky day, he would have been out bowled. But
get a single, that'll take him to will it? And that'll take him to 99. It's amazing how often there's a run out with a batsman going from either 98 to 99 or 99 to 100. Yes, he's made 10 one-day international hundreds already as Gambhir. The strike. Well, that's beautifully played. That's Gautam Gambhir's 11th one-day international 100. He's 6th against Sri Lanka and he's 2nd on this ground, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch.
Indeed, a brilliant innings by Gautam Gambhir when he had to endure some difficult times when Virendra Sehwag got out, but he's been the stabilizing factor for India. 191 for 4.
And there's the acknowledgement from Gautam Gambhir. His 11th one-day international century for India. Very, very strong on that offside. That's where he's made most of his runs. He's broken a bone in his right hand. and will be out of the game for a while. Is that what's picked up in a shot? Oh yes, I think he's got him. I think that's out. That's a direct hit, and Sangakkara agrees. I think that one may be out. It looks to me as if yeah, up goes the finger. He's definitely given it out. This is good fielding. He's had a shy at the stumps, and he's got him by a long way. That's out for sure.
Isuru Udana, the fielder. Great piece of fielding. And Gautam Gambhir should really now see this out sign coming up. So he has to go. Big wicket, very big wicket indeed. Direct hits can always spell trouble for you.
Yes, that's a huge wicket. It's 196 for 5. Well, a little bit of scoreboard pressure working for Sri Lanka here as Irfan Pathan makes his way out to the centre. We know that he can hit it, but he's going to have his work cut out here because at the moment... Oh, good shot. That is a super shot. Well, short outside off stump, 4. 200 for 5. Well, that's 4. I think he's probably got a little bit of bat on that one. Down to fine leg for 4.
They'll need runs. They'll need those runs to come quickly. Nicely played by Pathan. Very fine. And Thisara Pereira knows that he's bowled a poor delivery.
When on public platform, this is how they were. And then saw themselves on the giant screen and suddenly turned very serious and somber.
Nice nail polish there. Matches the Sri Lankan blue, but this one is going to fetch runs. Slower deliveries latched on and he'll get a couple.
Oh, he's dropped it. And he's got good hands. Sen and IK went straight to him. It was hit hard though. Mind you, Suresh Raina's batting power there.
Yeah, he was looking for elevation which he didn't get. That would have been a good catch because the ball was travelling. But you expect to take that. That could have been the last nail in India's coffin had that been taken, but a bit of a reprieve.
Another hit and miss. 43 was gone. 223 for 5. He's got 4. And the charge this time working for Suresh Raina. He charged the bowler, got him to change his length, and the line ended up quite poorly for the bowler. He's got the outside edge, and this is turning out to be a very good over. They'll finish up with 12 from the over, and the required rate has come down to 8. 235 for 5. Oh, that's gone very fine, and that's good thinking from Suresh Raina.
Third man was wide, cleverly done. But you got to realize that one thing is that you
Ball in the over. It's another edge. We're getting some streaky shots from the Indians. It's another good over. 10 runs coming from it. It's 245 for 5. They scooped it on the offside. This is the shot we were talking about from Suresh Raina on the offside. A lofted drive. And that's a terrific shot. And great start to the over.
He was up to it. Perfectly done. Brings up the 50 of the partnership. 53 or 40, these two.
Well, that's in the air, but it's going to go over the top. There's no one back in that area, and it's gone all the way, has it? Yes. Well, that brings up Raina's 50. Wonderfully played, actually. 23rd one-day international 50, and his 7th against Sri Lanka.
What a way to bring up his 50, Suresh Raina. Clean hit.
Gone as soon as he hit it. All the questions asked, but no reaction there from the umpire down that end. Yes, I think the mistake, if anything, was made by Mahela when he took off Malinga. Another over or two, Malinga, I think, with... Oh, that would have been out. That would have been out.
To hold their nerve here and remain cool. They can't panic. And yes, a direct hit would have definitely cost a wicket there. Angelo Matthews knew that. And they need a bit of luck here. Not easy.
And that's over the top of the offside field. It won't quite carry the fieldsman down there, and he's managed to drag it back, and they've settled for two.
Once again looking to go over the top. Suresh Raina has been very, very strong in that area. Been very good with an inside-out shot. Good effort by Upul Tharanga. Couldn't get to the catch.
Oh. Let's have a look. Here's the throw. Just in. A long discussion taking place now. Angelo Matthews. Oh, that one smashed away nice and firmly. They'll get two. Or will it go all the way? No, it'll be cut off back there. Two. Here will win this match. 3 to tie the game. Another little conversation between Matthews and Mahela. Probably thought at one stage that they were right in business. Oh, and what's the point in that? Boy, those stumps that have gone over then, that would have created a bit of pressure for the new batsman. Raina wants a quick discussion.
Well, he has plenty of gaps if he wants the single. But this was unnecessary, just a wild swing, Irfan Pathan. He's been batting sensibly up to now. Don't think India will want to play silly shots like that at this stage.
He's hit that in the air for four. That's it. Magnificent shot. So the Indians win, and they win in style, actually. This is the highest successful chase by any side on Sri Lankan soil to win a game. And you can see there that Raina and Pathan very happy with the way things have gone. It was a gem of an innings by Raina in particular.
Yeah, great finish by the Indians, and Irfan Pathan finished it in style. And aren't they delighted? They've broken an unbeaten record of Sri Lanka. Up to this point, Sri Lanka had never lost a game after scoring 250 batting first.
Yes, and the coaching staff all very happy as well, and out there shaking hands with the Sri Lankans. And just to summarise the game, 286 for 5 turned out to be not quite enough runs, because the Indians batted well, there's no doubt about that. Made 288 for 5, and India win by 5 wickets to lead the series 2-1.